My stepmom forced me to babysit all summer while her daughter flew to Europe, but when I discovered she secretly drained my $10,000 0 cents college fund to pay for that trip, I exposed everything at dinner, and what happened after shattered her perfect image forever. I'm Ellie Harper, 18, a senior at Westview High in Columbus, Ohio. I'm supposed to be figuring out college, dreaming big, all that stuff. Instead, I'm wiping peanut butter off couch cushions and chasing a 6-year-old tornado named Timmy. Why? Because my stepmom, Victoria, decided I'm the family's live-in babysitter this summer. Meanwhile, her daughter Addison gets to jet off to Europe. Yeah, Europe. And me? I'm stuck here, drowning in unfairness, wondering how I ended up the odd one out. Let me back up. My dad, David, married Victoria 5 years ago. I was 13, still raw from losing mom to cancer. Dad tried, but he's not great with feelings. He's a logistics coordinator, always on calls, juggling shipments, avoiding drama. Victoria seemed nice at first, all smiles and casseroles. She's 44, an accountant, super organized, the kind of person who color codes her calendar. But those smiles? They're mostly for show, for neighbors, for church, for anyone who matters to her image. Me? I get the cold leftovers, sharp looks, clipped words, like I'm a tenant, not family. Addison's different. She's 16, Victoria's mini-me, minus the edge. She's got this artsy vibe, paints these wild canvases that Victoria brags about nonstop. Addison's gifted, she'll say, like I'm not sitting right there. Don't get me wrong, Addison's not mean, she's just oblivious, always got her headphones on, sketching, lost in her world. This summer was supposed to be mine. I've been saving for a psychology workshop in Cleveland. 2 weeks of lectures, hands-on stuff, perfect for my college apps. I want to study psychology, help kids like me who've lost someone. It's not cheap, but I've been working weekends at Bookhaven, this little store at the mall. I had it all planned. Then Victoria dropped the bomb. "Ellie, we need you to watch Timmy this summer," she said one night at dinner, not even looking up from her plate. Timmy's her sister's kid, 6, loud, sticky-fingered. Her sister's in nursing school, so Victoria volunteered me. Not asked. Volunteered. "It's only fair," she added. "Family helps family." I blinked. "But my workshop—" "It's not a good time," she cut me off, fork clinking. "We're stretched thin with Addison's program." Addison's program. Right. Victoria's been planning it for months. A fancy summer arts course in London. London. Flights, dorms, museum tours, the works. Addison's been bouncing around, packing sundresses, babbling about Big Ben. I'm happy for her, I guess. But why does her dream get a green light while mine's stuck on red? I looked at Dad, hoping he'd say something. He just chewed his chicken, eyes on his phone. "It's just a summer, Ellie," he mumbled finally. "You'll have plenty of time for workshops." Plenty of time, sure. Except senior year's coming, and college apps don't write themselves. I swallowed my words, nodded, felt that familiar knot in my chest. Why do I always cave? Why can't I just say no? That was 2 weeks ago. Now I'm elbow deep in Timmy's chaos. He's not a bad kid, cute when he's not screaming, but he's a lock. Today, he dumped juice on the rug, then cried when I took his iPad away. I'm exhausted, counting hours till his mom picks him up. Victoria's at work, Dad's at work, Addison's at some art store buying supplies for her trip, and me, I'm here, playing maid, cook, referee. I texted Hazel, my best friend, during Timmy's nap. She's 18, works as a barista, wants to be a journalist. She gets me like nobody else. "This is total BS," she wrote back. "You're not their nanny, Ellie. Tell Victoria to shove it." I snorted, picturing it. Yeah, right, she'd flip. Dad wouldn't back me up. Then make them listen. You deserve that workshop. I sighed, staring at the phone. Hazel's right, but it's not that simple. Victoria's got this way of twisting things, making me feel selfish for wanting anything. Like last week when I mentioned the workshop again, she gave me this look, half pity, half ice. "Ellie, not everyone gets what they want. Addison's earned this trip. You'll understand someday. Earned it? What about me? I've been grinding school, work, keeping my head down. Don't I earn anything? The night's quiet, for once. Timmy's gone, Addison's in her room, Dad's watching baseball. I'm in the kitchen scrubbing dishes when Victoria walks in. She's got that fake cheery voice, the one she uses when she wants something. "Ellie, you're doing great with Timmy," she says, leaning on the counter. "It means a lot to the family." I nod, waiting for the catch. There's always a catch. Addison's program cost a bit more than we planned, she goes on, casual, like it's no big deal. But it's worth it for her future. You get that, right? My sponge stops. A bit more? Something twists in my gut, sharp and cold. How much more? I ask, voice tight. She waves a hand. Oh, don't worry about it, just family stuff. Family stuff. That's her line when she wants me to shut up. I force a smile, finish the dishes, but my mind's racing. What's she not saying? Why does family stuff always mean Addison gets everything and I get nothing? I head upstairs, lock my door, flop onto my bed. Hazel's text glows on my phone. You okay? I don't reply. Not yet. I'm too busy replaying Victoria's words. That smug little wave. Something's off. I can feel it. I can't shake it. That thing she said about family stuff, it's like a splinter in my brain, poking every time I try to move on. Why was she so cagey about the money? I'm scrubbing the counter after breakfast. Timmy's yelling about cartoons, and all I can think is, what's she hiding? I shouldn't snoop, I know that, but my gut's screaming something's wrong, and I'm done ignoring it. It starts with a mistake. She asks me to sort her office papers, bills, receipts, the usual chaos, while she's at a meeting. Timmy's napping, so I drag the box to the kitchen table. It's boring stuff, electric bills, grocery lists, some tax forms. Then I see it. A bank statement, half buried under junk mail. Not just any account, the one Dad always said was for my college. I freeze, heart thudding. Why is it in her pile? I shouldn't look, it's private, right? But my hands move anyway. I unfold it, scan the numbers. My breath catches. There's a transfer. $3,000, labeled Addison's program. $3,000. From my fund. I flip to another page. Another transfer. $2,000 more. My chest tightens, like someone squeezing my lungs. This isn't a mix-up. It's deliberate. She's been dipping into my future to pay for Addison's summer. I shove the papers back, hands shaking. Timmy wakes up, whining for snacks, but I barely hear him, my mind spinning. How long has this been going on? Did Dad know? No way. He wouldn't let her, would he? I grab my phone, text Hazel. Need to talk. Now. She's on break at the coffee shop, so I bundle Timmy into his stroller, march to the mall. The whole way I'm muttering to myself, this can't be real. It can't. Hazel's wiping tables when I get there, her apron smeared with espresso. She sees my face, drops the rag. I spill it all, whispering so Timmy, munching pretzels, doesn't catch on. The statement, the transfers, the sick feeling in my stomach. Hazel's eyes go wide. No freaking way. I don't know, I mumble, rubbing my temples. Maybe it's a mistake?
A mistake? Hazel snorts, crossing her arms. Ellie, she's been screwing you over forever. This isn't new. Check the account. Like, online. Now. I hesitate. Snooping again feels wrong, but Hazel's right. I need proof. Back home, Timmy's glued to his tablet, so I sneak to her office. Her laptop's open, sloppy for someone so careful, and my fingers hover over the keys. What am I doing? If she catches me, I'm toast. But I think about that workshop, my college plans, everything I've worked for. I type her bank's URL, pray she didn't change the password I saw her use once. It works. The account loads, I scroll, heart pounding, there it is. My college fund, or what's left of it. 5 transfers total, all to Addison's program. Nearly $10,000 gone. I stare at the screen, numb. 10,000, that's my bookstore shifts, my late night studying, my dream of getting out. And she just took it like it was nothing. I hear her voice in my head, all those little digs. College is overrated, Ellie. Addison needs this opportunity. It wasn't just favoritism. It was a plan. She's been bleeding me dry, making me feel guilty for wanting anything. I slam the laptop shut, louder than I mean to. Timmy yells, "What's that?" I fake a laugh, tell him it's fine. It's not fine. Nothing's fine. Hazel meets me later at the park, after Timmy's picked up. We sit on a bench, watching kids on swings. "So?" she asks, voice low. "What do you find?" I tell her everything. The transfers, the dates, how it started months ago. "She lied?" I say, my voice cracking. "To me, to Dad, to everyone. How could she do this?" Hazel's quiet for a second, then grabs my hand. "Because she's selfish, Ellie. She doesn't care about you. Never has. You're not crazy. This is real." Her words hit hard. I've always known she favored Addison, but this? It's betrayal, cold and calculated. I think about Dad, how he brushes off her comments, says she means well. Does he know? Did he let her? The thought makes my throat burn. What do? I whisper. Confront her? Tell Dad? Not yet, Hazel says, eyes sharp. You need more proof she can't wiggle out of. Keep those statements. Take screenshots. Build a case. I nod, but inside I'm a mess. Part of me wants to scream, barge into her office, demand answers. Another part scared. Scared she'll twist it, make me the bad guy. She's good at that. I've seen it. Like when I asked about the workshop and she sighed, "Ellie, don't be selfish." Selfish? Me? After everything I've done?
That night, I'm in bed, staring at the ceiling. The house is quiet, but my head's loud. I keep seeing those numbers, that smug wave she gave me. Family stuff, she said. What a joke. I'm not family to her. I'm a means to an end. A babysitter, a scapegoat, a bank account to raid. My phone buzzes. Hazel again. "You got this. Don't let her win."
I don't answer. Not because I don't want to, but because I'm afraid I'll cry if I do. She's right, though. I can't let this slide. Not anymore. I don't know how, but I'm going to find out everything. Every lie, every cent. And when I do, they're going to wish they never underestimated me.
I'm done hiding. Done pretending everything's fine when it's not. Those bank statements, they're burning a hole in my backpack, screaming to be heard. I can't sleep, can't eat, can't think about anything but the truth. She stole from me, my future, my dreams, and I'm supposed to just take it? No way. Not anymore. Hazel keeps texting, pushing me to do something, but it's not about revenge. It's about standing up for once. If I pick tonight, dinner. Everyone's home, no excuses. I spend the day planning, printing copies of the statements, circling the transfers in red. My hands shake as I stuff them in a folder. What if she lies? What if Dad takes her side? I push the thoughts down, focus on breathing. Hazel's voice echoes in my head. "You've got the proof. They can't ignore that." The table's set. Pizza, paper plates, the usual Friday chaos. She's slicing peppers for a salad, all calm and perfect, like nothing's wrong. Addison scrolling her phone, earbuds in, Dad sipping a beer, muttering about work. I sit across from her, folder hidden under my chair. My heart's hammering so loud I swear they can hear it. "Just say it, Ellie, say it." I clear my throat. I need to talk about something. My voice wobbles, but I keep going. About the college fund.
She freezes, just for a second, then keeps chopping. "What about it?" she asks, not looking up. Too casual. Too smooth.
I pull out the folder, slide the statements across the table. This. Why's my money paying for Addison's trip? Addison yanks out an earbud, frowning. What's she? talking about, Mom? Dad sets his beer down, eyes flicking between us. Ellie, what's this? I point to the circled lines. 3,000, 2,000, more. $10,000. Gone. From my account. For London. My voice cracks, but I don't stop. You did this, didn't you? You took it.
The room goes quiet, like someone hit pause. She puts the knife down, slow, and finally looks at me. Her face is blank, but her eyes, they're sharp, calculating. You're confused, she says, voice like ice. That's family money. We made a decision for everyone's benefit.
Family money? I laugh, bitter. Since when is my college fund yours to spend? You didn't ask me. You didn't even tell Dad. Did you? Dad shifts, uncomfortable. Hang on. Let's not. I snap, louder than I mean to. Don't tell me to calm down. She stole from me, Dad. My workshop, my plans. Gone because she wanted Addison to have everything. Addison's staring now, mouth open. Mom, is that true?
She waves a hand, dismissive. Don't be dramatic, Ellie. You're blowing this out of proportion. We've given you a home, food, everything. And you're what? Grateful? No, you're throwing a tantrum.
Her words hit like a slap. Grateful? For what? Babysitting her nephew? Cleaning her house? I'm shaking, tears burning. But I won't let them fall. Not in front of her. You lied, I say, voice low. You made me feel selfish for wanting anything, and now you're lying again. Dad rubs his face, sighing. Hallie, honey, I'm sure there's an explanation, right? He looks at her, hopeful, like she'll fix this. She leans back, arms crossed. Of course, it was a tough call, but Addison's program is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. You'll have other summers, Ellie. You're young. Young, like that makes it okay. I turn to Dad, pleading. You heard her, she admits it. Why aren't you saying anything?
He hesitates, looks away. Let's just talk later, okay? No need to ruin dinner.
Ruin dinner? That's what he cares about. I feel something crack inside, like a dam breaking. All those years, nodding, staying quiet, hoping he'd see me, and now, when it matters most, he's picking peace over me? Over the truth? I stand, chair scraping. You know what? I'm done. I grab the statements, shove them in my bag. Done with this. With you. I point at her, then Dad. You're not my family. Not anymore.
She laughs, sharp and cold. Oh, please. Where are you going to go? You need us. I don't answer. I can't. My throat's too tight, my eyes too hot. Addison whispers, Ellie, wait. But I'm already moving, out the door, into the night. The air's cool, but I'm burning, anger, hurt, all of it crashing together. I walk fast, no plan, just away. Away from her smug face, Dad's silence, that house where I'm nothing. Hazel's place is a 20-minute trek, but I don't care. I text her, can I crash? She replies instantly, get here now. When I show up, her mom's already got the couch made up, no questions asked. Hazel pulls me into a hug, doesn't let go. You did it, she says. You called her out. Did I? I sink onto the couch, voice small. They didn't care, Hazel. Dad just sat there, like I'm the problem. She sits next to me, fierce. You're not. They're wrong, and you proved it. I nod, but it doesn't feel like a win. It feels like I've lost something, Dad, maybe, or the idea of him. I cry then, quiet, messy tears. Hazel doesn't say anything, just hands me a tissue. I'm alone, aren't I? Really alone now. But there's something else, too. Under the hurt. A spark. I stood up, I said the truth. Loud and clear. And no matter what she says, she can't take that away. I wake up on Hazel's couch, neck stiff, eyes puffy, last night's a blur, yelling, storming out, that awful silence from Dad. I could curl up and cry forever, but something's different today. I'm not just hurt, I'm angry. Not the screaming kind, quiet, focused, like a fire I can control. She thinks I'm nothing, that I'll crawl back. She's wrong, I'm not running anymore. I'm fighting. Hazel's at the kitchen table, sipping coffee, scrolling her phone. You okay? She asks, sliding me a mug. No, I say, honest. But I'm not staying like this. I tell her I'm done being their doormat, done letting her steal my future. I need to hit back. Not like crazy, just smart. She grins, eyes lighting up. That's my girl. What's the plan? I don't know yet, but I'm sure of one thing. I'm cutting her out. All the way out. Hazel's cousin Mia works at a law office. Not a lawyer, just a paralegal. But she knows stuff. I text her, nervous, asking if we can talk. She's free that afternoon, so we meet at a diner. The kind with sticky boots and endless coffee refills. Mia's cool, no nonsense, flipping her braid as she listens. Guardianship, I say, picking at my fries. Can I ditch it? Like, legally? She leans forward, nodding. You're almost an adult. If you don't want her as your guardian, you can say so. It's a form, simple, but it sends a message. She pulls up a website on her phone, shows me the steps. File it with the court, she'll get a notice. Done. Done. That word feels so good. What about money? The stuff she took? Mia sighs. That's trickier. You'd need a lawyer, proof, maybe your dad's cooperation. Start with the guardianship. It's a clean break. I nod, mind racing. A clean break. No more family stuff. No more lies. I spend the next day at Hazel's, filling out the form online. My hands shake as I type, but it's not fear. It's power. I'm taking my life back. The court's website says it'll take a few weeks, but she'll know. She'll know I'm not hers to control. Hazel's mom drives me to the courthouse to submit it. I'm quiet the whole way, clutching the folder with my statements, just in case. You're brave, her mom says, squeezing my shoulder. Brave? Maybe. Or maybe I'm just tired of being invisible. Next, I call Aunt Clara. She's Dad's sister, the one who never buys her perfect act. I FaceTime her from Hazel's room, voice steady. I need your help, I say, holding up the bank statements. I walk her through it, $10,000, siphoned off, all for Addison's trip. Clara's face goes red, lips tight. She did what? She snaps, pacing her kitchen. That's not just wrong, it's low. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I shrug, throat tight. I didn't know how. I'm handling this, she says. Family reunions next weekend. She's not slinking out of this one. I hesitate. Don't make it huge, okay? Just let people know. Clara winks. Trust me, honey, I've got this. The reunions at Clara's house, big backyard, burgers on the grill, cousins running wild. I don't go. Not because I'm scared, but because I don't need to. Clara's my megaphone. Hazel gets texts from her little brother, who's there spilling the tea. Clara waits till everyone's eating, then lays it out. Calm, no yelling, just facts. The statements, the lies, how I've been stuck babysitting while my dreams got gutted. Hazel reads me the play-by-play. Clara's killing it. Your stepmom's face is priceless. By dessert, it's chaos. Aunts whispering, uncles shaking their heads. She tries to spin it. It was for the family, but nobody's buying. Clara shuts her down. Family doesn't steal from kids. Someone tells me later she left early, face like stone. Dad trailing behind, mumbling excuses. I don't cheer. It's not about gloating. It's about truth, out in the open, where she can't hide. Meanwhile, I'm rebuilding. I'm still at Hazel's, crashing on her couch, but it's temporary. I pick up extra shifts at the bookstore, start applying for scholarships. Hazel's with me at the library, laptops open, coffee cold. This one's good, she says, pointing to a psychology grant. Full ride if you nail the essay. I laugh, shaky. Full ride? Me? Why not you? She shoots back. You're tougher than you think. I write the essay that night, pouring out everything. Not the drama, but what it taught me. Resilience, standing up, choosing myself. It's raw, messy, real. I hit submit, heart pounding. Can I really do this? Start over, just me. Addison texts a few days later. I didn't know, she writes. I'm sorry. I stare at the screen, fingers hovering. I want to reply, but what's there to say? She's not the enemy, but she's part of it, part of that house, that lie. I put my phone down. Let it sit. By the end of the week, I hear she's unraveling. No invites to Clara's book club, no potlucks, no smiles from neighbors who heard the gossip. It's not jail, not a lawsuit, but it's enough. She built her world on looking perfect, and now it's cracking. Me? I'm not dancing on the ashes. I'm too busy building something new, something mine. And nobody, not her, not anyone, can take that away. It's been 3 months since I walked out. 3 months since I stopped trying to fit into a house that never felt like mine. I'm not going to lie, it hasn't been easy. Some days I wake up on Hazel's couch, staring at the ceiling, wondering if I made the right call. But then I get up, make coffee, and remember, I'm free. Not just from her, but from the weight of being invisible. And that's worth everything. I'm in a new place now, a tiny apartment near campus. It's nothing fancy, peeling paint, creaky floors, but it's mine, well, mine and Hazel's. We signed the lease last week, pooling our savings from bookstore shifts and her barista gigs. The first night we sat on the floor, no furniture yet, clinking mugs of instant coffee. We made it, she said, grinning like we'd won the lottery. I laughed, feeling lighter than I had in years. Why did I ever think I'd get here? Me? Starting over, building something real? Campus is a whirlwind. I got a partial scholarship for psychology, not a full ride, but enough to make it work. Classes started 2 weeks ago, and I'm already drowning in readings, but I love it. My professor, this quirky guy with round glasses, pulled me aside after I turned in an essay. You've got a voice, he said. Keep using it. A voice. Me. I walked out of there smiling like an idiot, texting Hazel, guess I'm not a total fraud. The essay was about resilience. Not the cheesy kind, but the messy, day-by-day kind. I didn't write about her or dad, not directly. I wrote about choosing yourself when nobody else does. It felt good, like I was letting go without forgetting. Am I healed? No, but I'm moving forward, and that's enough for now. Word travels fast in families, even ones as broken as mine. Aunt Clara keeps me posted, not because I ask, but because she knows I need to hear it. She says things aren't great at that house. Her perfect mask is slipping. Nobody invites her to Sunday dinners anymore, and the neighbors whisper when she walks by. Dad's still there, but Clara says it's tense, like they're tiptoeing around each other. I don't feel joy hearing it, just nothing. Is that bad? To not care anymore? Addison messaged me again last week, a long one this time, not just sorry. She said she didn't know about the money, didn't mean to hurt me. I miss you, she wrote. I stared at the screen for an hour, thumbs hovering. Part of me wanted to write back, tell her it's okay, that we could grab coffee or something. But then I remembered the dinner, the lies, how it all piled up. She's not the villain, but she's tied to it, tied to them. I typed, I need time, and hit send. Maybe someday I'll mean it. Maybe not. Either way, it's my choice now. Dad hasn't called, not once. I check my phone sometimes, half expecting his name, but it's always blank. That hurts more than I want to admit. I keep replaying his silence at the table, the way he looked away. Was I ever enough for him? I don't know. Hazel says he'll come around, that he's just stuck. I nod, but I'm not holding my breath. I spent years waiting for him to stand up, to see me. I'm done waiting. I'm finding my people, though. There's this girl in my psych class, Lena, who drags me to study groups at the library. We laugh too loud, get shushed, sneak snacks past the librarians. It's small, but it's real. I'm not the quiet kid in the corner anymore. I'm trying, talking more, joking, letting myself be seen. Who knew I could do that? Be someone new, someone whole? Last night I did something crazy. I posted about it online, not the full story, just enough. I escaped my stepmom's shadow, I wrote. Here's how. I didn't expect much, just needed to get it out. By morning, my inbox was flooded. Strangers sharing their own stories, bad parents, broken homes, starting over. You're so strong, one said. I'm trying to leave too. Strong. Me? I read every comment, tears blurring the screen. I'm not alone. I was never alone. I think about her sometimes, what she's doing now. Clara says she's quieter, no more big plans, no more showing off. Her world's smaller, and I wonder if she sees it, how her choices did this. Not me, not Clara, just her. I don't hate her, I don't wish her pain. I just don't want her in my head anymore. She's not my story now, I am. Today I'm walking across campus, leaves crunching under my boots. Fall's here, all oranges and golds, the kind of day that makes you feel alive. I've got a quiz in an hour, a shift after that, but I'm not stressed. I'm okay, more than okay. I stop by the quad, pull out my phone, scroll through those messages again. One catches my eye. You give me hope. I smile, pocket the phone, keep walking. I don't know what's next. College, sure, but after, maybe I'll help kids like me, the ones who feel unseen. Maybe I'll write more, tell stories that matter. Whatever it is, it's mine to choose. No more shadows, no more sacrifices I didn't sign up for. Just me, figuring it out one step at a time. And you know what? That's enough. If this hit close to home, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and let's talk. I'm here. And I listen.